One fighter just called out Sean O'Malley and got clowned so hard it lit up the entire MMA world. But what happened next turned mockery into a serious threat and shook the bantamweight rankings. Aman Zahabi wasn't supposed to make headlines that night in Vancouver. He had just put in 3 gritty rounds to edge out a win against Marlon Vera. A solid performance, but nothing earth-shattering. Then he grabbed the mic and dropped a bomb. He called out Sean O'Malley, the UFC's rainbow-haired showman and bantamweight star. Most thought it was a reach. O'Malley definitely did. He fired back almost instantly with a smug video, laughing off the call-out and treating Zahabi like a nobody trying to grab clout.
I mean, him making the video, to me, you know, it's an acknowledgement of the call-out. And listen.
He was sort of clowning on you, though, it seemed like, no?
How can he clown on me? I just won 7 straight. He just lost 2 straight. He can't clown on me. Listen, it benefits him beating a guy who just won 7 straight, right? Plus, I'm an unk. I'm going to be 38 in a few weeks, man. Yeah. Does he want a layup? Doesn't he need like a little layup? Does he need some help? You know, does he need something make him look good? Beat an unk like me, man. I've got 7 straight. You know, come fight old Uncle A, man. Huh? Get over here, little guy. And I'll give him a little noogie in the fight. You know what I mean? He's on 2 lots. And he's like, look, when you lose to the champ 2 times, you're not getting another title fight. You know, so he's got to fight somebody. And Merab is doing the other job where he's eliminating 2, 3, 4, 5. By June next year, I'm going to be up. Yeah. I mean, he's going to take out everybody else.
Brendan Allen expected war. Rainier de Ridder was ranked, respected, and notoriously tough. A fighter known for going the distance no matter how ugly it got. But when Allen walked out of that octagon, he wasn't celebrating a knockout or a submission. He was standing over a man who quit before the final round, and Allen didn't hide his shock. In the post-fight interview, his tone wasn't cocky. It was confused. He called it very weird, like something he'd never seen at this level. This wasn't some rookie breaking under pressure. This was a top 5 contender walking away from a fight without so much as a final exchange.
It's very weird. You don't expect it, especially at this level. At that level, you don't ever expect that. And I said I would break him going into the fight, and I've broke guys before that just kind of let a submission, like kind of just let things kind of happen. But never have I went with someone that they didn't answer the bell. So, yeah, man, it's very weird. But I was listening to my corner still when I saw his, like out of my peripheral, I saw his corner, like wave it off. And then I saw him throw the towel. By the time they threw the towel, I knew it was over. So I was shocked, but I also kind of expected in that moment, because leading up to that moment, my corner was like, oh, look, he can't even get off the ground. Like, he's still sitting there. So I kind of expected it, but that's like a fraction compared to not expecting, if that makes sense. Like, overall, I don't expect another man that's top 5 in the world at the best promotion in the world, the biggest promotion in the world, to quit on the stool.
2 days after the fight, Rainier de Ridder broke his silence with an Instagram post that was as honest as it was unexpected. There was no excuse, no finger-pointing, just a painful admission that he wasn't himself in there. I was not the best fighter in the cage Saturday, and it stings. But next to all the crazy highs, I am also grateful to experience the lows. So many people go through life at a constant 6/10, but as a fighter, we get to experience the full set of options. If we have shared the mats, you know I tend to work more and harder than anybody else, but over the last 2 camps, I might have exaggerated a little bit. I was so focused on getting that title and being ready once the chance came that I failed to listen to my body, and last Saturday that showed. I shall not stray the course, but Daddy is taking some time of kids. I was not myself, but I will be again. If you know me, you know what I'm coming for. Be nice out there and see you soon. For years, fighters have said the same thing about Justin Gaethje. He hits like a truck. Even Khabib Nurmagomedov, one of the most dominant grapplers in MMA history, admitted it. But now there's science to back it up. In a recent video, Gaethje revealed that the UFC had put him through a DEXA scan, the kind used to measure bone density. The result? Gaethje has the densest bones they've ever tested. Not just above average.
What is the most accurate answer to why you hit so hard?
He hit like truck.
Combination of my athletic ability, from being a pitcher and a quarterback, and my bone density. UFC put me on a DEXA machine. They said that at the time they could not confirm or deny that I had the densest bones they tested. I've definitely got some of the most dense bones in the UFC, and that definitely helped when my bones touch people.
Jon Jones has always been a storm. of chaos in motion, both inside and outside the octagon. But for 3 weeks, the noise stopped. No tweets, no interviews, just silence after the sudden passing of his older brother, Arthur Jones, a Super Bowl champion, a father, and one of the few people Jon ever looked up to. Then came the post, a long, emotional message that hit harder than any punch he's ever thrown. In loving memory of Arthur W. Jones. Arthur was not just a Super Bowl champion, but a father, spouse, son, brother, everyone's best friend, a gentle giant whose kindness and generosity knew no bounds. He had a love for the outdoors. Whether it was duck hunting, fishing, or riding four-wheelers with his family, he brought pure joy, warmth, and laughter to every moment spent around him. Arthur's generosity extended far beyond his friends and family. He was always involved in local charities and gave back to the students and the community with an open heart. His legacy inspires me every day. Our dad, Arthur Jones Jr., me, Chandler, Arthur Jones IV, and the rest of the family are committed to moving forward, striving to be the best versions of ourselves, just as he would have wanted. King Arthur will truly be missed. He's gone way too soon, but his spirit will live on in our hearts forever. Rest easy, big bro. You deserve it. You did amazing. When Israel Adesanya speaks, people listen. He's flashy, unpredictable, and brutally honest, especially when it comes to fight predictions. So when he said Tom Aspinall was going to run through Cyril Gane, fans raised eyebrows. It wasn't hype. It was calculated. Izzy pointed to one weapon: speed. The way he's finishing guys, he said, it's the momentum. The mass behind that speed is dangerous. In a division full of slow, lumbering giants, Aspinall moves like a middleweight and hits like a truck.
I like this fight. I think Alex will be more prepared for this fight. He's more motivated. He hasn't lost that light heavyweight and had that fire where it's like, man, I got to get this back. There's something different we want to get back. So for this fight, I'm gonna go Alex Pereira. I don't know if he finishes Magomed because I've never seen Magomed finish. But I don't. It's not gonna be an easy fight. It's not gonna be an easy fight based on the first fight from what I've seen. Alex will have to gain Magomed's respect heavily straight away for it to be a finish.
Take away his confidence at the goal.
Exactly, from the last fight, just shut down that confidence. I understand. I've done it before. Did I do it to Alex? Yeah, I've done it to Alex before as well. It's easier said than done. But I think Alex can go. So yeah, I'm gonna go Boatan by UD in this fight.
Ilia Topuria isn't just chasing belts. He's chasing headlines. At the UFC 321 pre-fight press conference, he did both with one ruthless line aimed straight at Islam Makhachev. When he loses to Jack Della Maddalena, his career will be over, and he'll go back to herding sheep. It wasn't just trash talk. It was cultural, personal, the kind of insult that cuts deeper than rankings or records. And it didn't go unanswered. Umar Nurmagomedov, Islam's teammate and Khabib's cousin, fired back with controlled fury.
Manny Pacquiao once was said that any fighter that talks down will eventually be the one who'll be brought down in a ring. So I think that those words mean something, and there's other things that we could say. We can kind of match him on the same energy. We can say that if he loses, he can go back to a store and start selling clothes again or whatever he does. And with or without being a champion, Islam has a farm and he's got the sheep that he herds there. He does the farmer stuff there, so it doesn't have to do anything with the fighting. It's something separate that he does. So you can get to that level or on that level and be like them, but there's no reason for that. That's not something that we bring ourselves down to.
Leave it to Conor McGregor to pour gasoline on an already burning rivalry. Just days after Ilia Topuria mocked Islam Makhachev, McGregor sent a message of his own, not to Islam, but to Jack Della Maddalena. And as usual, he didn't hold back. Through jiu-jitsu coach and notorious internet troll Craig Jones, McGregor delivered a ruthless voice message.
We got some advice from Mystic Mac. Conor McGregor here. Asked him some advice against Islam. He will be light work at this weight.
No finishing capability or positional awareness whatsoever. He is a backpack at best. Nothing to fear. Fear not. Patience, fitness, and ferocity, and he is sparked unconscious inside the five.
Real wanna. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Where's the good fun?
Daniel Cormier is a Hall of Famer, a former double champ, and one of the UFC's most respected analysts. But respect only goes so far, especially when you forget your mic is still on. After wrapping up a media interview with heavyweight champ Tom Aspinall, Cormier leaned in with what sounded like friendly advice, but it didn't stay private. Still wearing a live mic, Aspinall accidentally caught DC criticizing the entire heavyweight division.
These matchups in this division, like, what type of run you can go on?
Yeah, I know.
You go crazy. You can, like, change your life.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, what is Children can't fight.
Who do you think's going to win?
Children, I don't know.
I think Volkov, probably.
Yeah, but even him, bro, you can beat him in a first round.
Yeah.
It can crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, you're on the verge of some crazy
I appreciate it. I'm going to keep doing my
working
thing.
hard, though.
Thanks, bro.
You gotta keep working hard.
Thank you. I will do. Will do.
When things like that, like, doesn't come around often, right? It's like when I got to fight Vulcan.
Yeah.
Defended the belt against Vulcan Ozdemir one time, man.
You couldn't believe your luck.
And I won the lottery, son. They were like, hey, man, we think you get to fight Vulcan. I'm like, yeah. Dig it.
This week wasn't business as usual. It was a warning shot across every division, from the veterans calling out stars, to top 5 contenders folding on the stool, to mic'd up legends exposing their real thoughts when they thought no one was listening. There were callouts, confessions, and career-defining moments, and none of them came inside a title fight. Some fighters showed strength, others showed cracks, but everyone showed something. And if this is what the UFC looks like on a regular card, imagine the chaos when titles are actually on the line. Because the way things are going, someone's legacy is about to collapse. The only question is whose.